Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm back here, the Wrestling General, just giving my thoughts on what's going on in the business and what's going on in general. One thing I want to talk about today in the wrestling business is the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, okay? I know there's quite a few of you out there that will say, oh, it's great, it's great, it's great. Okay? What I'm scared about, and you guys may disagree, everyone has a right to their own opinion, but what I'm scared about is that they keep on amping the bar. First the Hell in a Cell, then the Steel Cage, the tables match. The women matches are doing great, don't get me wrong. But Charlotte doing those dives all the time, and Sasha doing her moves. It's dangerous. And quite honestly, it scares the shit. I mean, I love wrestling as much as the next person, but I would rather see someone live than them have a great match. Now, in my opinion, that is not a match. That's just people flip-flopping around and not selling, okay? That's mine. I don't think that the women should do it. I think they should, because you watch and see one of them will get hurt majorly, because they keep on amping the bar, and when you do that, you keep on moving so high and high and high, you can't do a single thing, okay? That's my problem. The other thing is, this Sunday, I believe, it's next Sunday, is a fatal five-way at Extreme Rules to see who will face Brock Lesnar. I believe it's Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and I can't remember the two other guys. But everyone's wanting Finn Balor to win. I don't see why everyone thinks that Finn Balor is so great. Maybe you guys can fill me in on it, but what do you guys see in Finn Balor? I don't see anything in him. He is a little like 5'1", 5'2" guy that, yeah, he's got some muscle, but compared to Brock Lesnar, we're talking about Brock fucking Lesnar, who held the UFC title, UFC World Heavyweight title. A guy who was in the football, who played for Minnesota, in the preseason. I mean, no, against Finn Balor? Are you kidding me? No, what I would do if I'm in WWE is, now I know it's kind of early, and I would have a hard time doing this, but if I was them, the only one that truthfully makes sense is Samoa Joe. I know many of you guys will say Samoa Joe is new. Samoa Joe is fantastic, and he is, but Samoa Joe is great. I've seen his work down in NXT. He was great down there, and in TNA he was great down there, okay? But the other thing that you gotta stop and think about is, if Joe went in there, think about this. I want everyone to stop and think. This is how I would do it, and this is my opinion. Yeah, everyone has their own, and this is mine. I would have Joe win. Joe faces Brock. Now, we all know Joe is going to lose. But you make it one hell of a match. One good match. Two big guys, two good athletes. Both of them can make it. And I believe you make it like a 15-minute blood match. First bloods, you make it really aggressive. You make it really good. You build Samoa Joe and you say, hey, I was able to keep up with Brock Lesnar. How he loses, I don't know. If they went that way, I don't foresee a clean win. I mean, possibly. But what I would do is maybe have Braun Strowman come in and just interrupt the match saying, I should have won. And then maybe, destroy Samoa Joe and destroy Brock Lesnar. Get some heat on Braun Strowman. That's what I would do, because I think that'd be great. Okay, so if you went there and did it that way, and like I said, that's how I would do it. Samoa Joe wins the fatal five-way. He goes on to face Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar wins by DQ because someone interfered. I said, Braun Strowman, at your next pay-per-view, you have a triple threat for the title, and you go from there. That's how I would do it. I don't plan no more than 2 months ahead. And then, you can still keep the title on Brock. I believe, with how everything's going, that this next year's main event at WrestleMania will be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, because Brock Lesnar's contract ends a couple days after Mania. Okay? I don't like Brock Lesnar working 2 dates, 4 dates a year. I don't like that. If I was a WWE, this is a long shot, so don't count me on this, but what I would try to do is talk to Brock Lesnar, we know the WWE has money, so offer him more money to appear once a month, maybe twice a month, and have him hold the title until WrestleMania 35. That's 2 years. Okay, but I think Brock Lesnar holding the title that long would really make it mean something, and then you bring in some new guy, and they destroy Brock, not at Mania. I don't, maybe SummerSlam or something. But, shit, I know everyone on here Diet Pepsi. But, you do it that way, and I think if you did it that way, it'd be smart, because you make the title mean something. Hey, this big fucking beast held on to it. And then maybe bring in, I don't know, someone else that can take off the title. Practically do what the WWE did to Randy Orton back in 2008-7, I believe, when Randy won, and he held the title for like 8 months, 7 months, and then he lost it to the guy that he took it off of, which is Triple H. But that's what I would do, quite honestly. That's how I would do it. Today, I'm actually really happy, and I'll show you guys most likely a video tomorrow or the next day. But I went down, as you guys know, and seen my father. I got a whole bunch of Raw stuff. I will show you it. Plus, I also picked up 2 titles, my very first titles. I picked them up today, too. And I will discuss that. I'll show you guys a video probably tomorrow or the day after, for sure by the end of the weekend. Okay, you guys will see everything that I picked up and whatnot. Keep in mind, I collect everything and anything in wrestling. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Wrestling General. Alright? I am not a professional. This is my personal opinion. But I tend to think I watch the business so damn much, it's okay. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch your ass down the road, and be careful, and have a good weekend. Bye.